Okay. Hello, João. And Maris Christosmos, I haven't seen you for like a couple of weeks. I believe you've been busy.
I don't know why I didn't get last Saturday. Maybe I was working in a wedding, taking a video.
Okay. There's a possibility you are a multi-talented person.
Yes.
So, I'm here with you, right, everyone? Welcome. I have a couple of questions, and some questions also came through, but I have lost access to them. But I remember the question vaguely. It was about how to cope with the stress and the change of circumstances. And there is a couple of questions that came through our social media engagement, which I will access in time. If you have anybody while we are here, please do not hesitate to unmute and ask. There's somebody else also asked 2 questions about yoga related and meditation related. I might even touch base with them as well. Here we go. Please a bit slow. The time difference of practicing yoga, nidra, and the person is based in Hawaii, or they are doing program from India. Is that appropriate to do a yoga nidra in the evening, just before you going to sleep? It's absolutely useful. Remember, yoga nidra is not just a practice. It is tapping into your unconscious being, trying to access your hidden energy, the mind, or expanding your consciousness. Try one practice, I give you an idea. Before you go to bed, you know Yoga Nidra or not know Yoga Nidra. You know meditation or not know any meditation or any mindfulness. You're aware of it or not aware of it, or understand mindful or not understand mindful. But when you lay in your bed, make sure you are really comfortable and your mobile phone is miles away from you. Most of the people don't actually sleep with their body or with themselves. They sleep with the mobile phone. So mobile phone is further away. Music is also off. You're just resting. And you bring your awareness either to the self-inquisitive nature or to a one sensation of your body or of your senses, and refine the attention. Stay at one point, one attention, one awareness point. And notice even your conscious mind is going to sleep. You are not even aware that you are meditating, or the practice you are doing. Your mind will continue the same process of transformation, same practice that you had given instruction to do it. You are not conscious of it, but you are still able to meditate. You are still able to do while you are in deep sleep. It does not hindrance, it does not stop the process of your transformation while you are sleeping. That was the whole part of developing the Yoga Nidra. When they say yogis don't sleep, they are resting. Their body is resting, but they are absolutely conscious of while they are resting. You can give the similar information, similar intention, and practice to your mind as a normal, conscious, day-to-day living being. I highly recommend that you do not have time to practice Yoga Nidra. Just simply develop the awareness of going into a sleep and give one precise instructions and see what your mind does. Your mind continue revealing, digging into deeper and developing the awareness unconsciously while your conscious senses are fast asleep. So personally, time difference does not make difference. You can be in the morning, afternoon, or evening. What difference does it make? What activities you are about to do once you have finished your Yoga Nidra practice. You are practicing Yoga Nidra with a time limit. That's when is a problem. Yogic sleep, the sleep how yogi sleeps, you are consciously aware. Physical body resting, but you are aware. You're feeling all the sensations of your body, all the sensation of your mind, your subtle body developing the awareness. It's the first basic step. But when you're practicing Yoga Nidra and imagining somewhere else, that's called spiritual bypass. Avoid doing it. Early stage of Yoga Nidra is being absolutely in touch with your body. Yoga Nidra, you want to go immediately to the last step of Yoga Nidra, which is called subtle body traveling. Able to do things with your mind. Despite you have no awareness of your body, you can't do 100% everything through your physical body with a maximum awareness. Yet, you would like to explore the possibilities of time travel. Explore the possibility of subtle body travel. That's when the yogic practitioner, the spiritual practitioners make mistake. They want to go immediately to the last resource. Doesn't matter what foundation I have, how stable I am in my practice, how emotionally, mentally stable I am in my life, how conscious and mindful and aware I am of my energy, how attentive and alert I am of my senses. That is not accountable. That does not matter. As long as I can play or I can try to little bit have a conversation or tea time, little bit of experience or borrowed information, the last part of the practice. Whole purpose of the practice is going through a process. Once you have gone through the process, you understand the potential. You understand your own hidden treasure. You discover your own inner child. The whole purpose of any practice is self-discovery. That leads to self-transformation. that lead to the change in your viewpoint, change awareness, that how you see, how you assess the viveka. But certain time we are so eager. Sometimes your mind can be so hungry and eager to know the last part. I'm not interested in practice, I want to know the God. That's when the problem arises. Forget about God. Focus on the practice. Focus on the process. That leads to the transformation. That leads to the awareness of the practice. So when you're practicing Yoga Nidra, after the practice of Yoga Nidra, make sure you have enough time. That's why I'm saying before you go to sleep, you practice. So your mind have whole of the night while your physical body is resting to process the emotions, process the discovery, process the energy that you are able to tap while doing the practice. Similarly, if you're practicing in the morning or in the afternoon, make sure you have a couple of hours afterward so you can remain in the realm of self-awareness. You can remain in the realm of the self-understanding. And within that energy that you are developed, you can feel it. You can merge. You can at least witness the change. You can witness the transformation or energy you are able to access. So that's only one thing I will suggest. Don't get rushed. Don't rush around. Don't do anything that can create acceleration of your nervous system. Those things you need to be mindful of. So you can practice Yoga Nidra as and when your body permits and time permits you. I have one more question. Hi Guru, I'm happily found you on YouTube one day while searching on traditional yoga teachers. As soon as I found you, I knew you are the one I wanted to learn from. I live in Birmingham. Can you tell me best way to be able to come and learn from you? I'm willing to travel or start learning online. I would just be happy to have contacted you. Many thanks in advance. Namaste. I can't disclose the name, but I'm very happy that you found me on YouTube. There's classes on YouTube. Start learning there. If you can go one step further, we have some live recorded classes. You can practice from there. There's live online classes. You can practice from there. Further, you can come and participate any other programs that I run in Europe, US, or in India. It's all depending how much flexibility and time you have. But in relation to learning, first learning style, there's two separate things, learning and collecting information. If your aim is just only to collect information, I'm a little bit disappointed to say you will be disappointed because some of the information you may think you already know, but I teach how to implement the information while you are learning. It may take some time to implement them, into the practice, but I can assure you one for sure. There's many ways you can participate. Plenty of information available for myself on YouTube. Enjoy it. There's one question I have. How does asana can be beneficial for spiritual development, especially for my meditation? As I am only been meditating and reading scriptures, am I missing something? Question is quite deep and very thought-provoking. I know the person's background by looking from the structure of it. Many asana practitioners, they take and believe that that is only yoga, asana movement. If you are in relation to the person, if you are happy, contained, and healthy, just by meditating and doing your studies, you need to make sure that you are really dedicated to it. It is not something weekly to-do list that I must meditate once on Sunday. I must read 5 chapters or 1 chapter of the book. I must do my beads or my chanting of certain numbers in a day while I am doing my everything else. I can be looking after my animals, my farm, or driving car while I'm doing my chanting. That should be a bonus chanting. But what is your routine chanting? You must do it dedicated, seated, comfortable in one place. So it turns into a meditation. It turns into a sadhana rather than just a something to do. You're keeping your mind busy while you're doing something else. I will strongly recommend, if your practice is just only with the chanting of the mantras, sit down. Sit down or just go for a good, nice, smooth walk. That will become your exercise as well as your meditation. Only difficult part is you are chanting while you are having a conversation and your senses are busy doing many other things. Change the practice how you do your spiritual practices. When you're reading, you must make sure that it's a 100% undivided attention to it. That can lead to a good growth. In relation, are you missing something? There is the only possibility you may not be able to, if you don't practice asanas, to require a sitting 1 hour, 2 hour, if some blockage of energy may appear, discomfort in your body may appear. So when you chanting, walking, having physical weakness, you can't sit down and meditate without discomfort. Read a book. That can be the one downside. But how does the asana practice can be meditative, can train your senses, your mind in meditation, and how actually I can see a one question coming out, how one should practice asanas if you are practicing asanas. Most of the time, if you are practicing asana, you are thinking how good I am looking in this posture. Am I doing correctly? What posture I am going to do next? What other things, when somebody else practicing asana, what happens? You release emotions. You release trapped energy within your own body, your thoughts. Your samskaras come to the surface. Because asana means movement of prana and apana, working with your entire energy body and physical body. That relieving the stress, that relieving the pain, the discomfort, the memories that your body has been holding. And many patterns of them, the body is holding. When you practice asanas, those patterns start unwinding. Some information that your mind could not think starts. Some thoughts that you've been holding start releasing. Your mind remains busy amongst those emotions and start creating a story around it. Sometimes people practicing asana, they have done 20 other asanas while they are doing only one asana because they're making a sequence of asana, especially with yoga teachers or somebody who knows a little bit of yoga. They are 5 steps ahead of what they are supposed to do. Dangerous. So when you're practicing asana, make your mind steady. Make your mind fixed on the posture you are doing. Anything can come, cannot disturb you. You are not thinking about future posture and past posture. Any emotion, any thought that coming up to you, you are not chasing them. Even a wonderful ideas that comes to you. Somebody even thought I was downloading while I was doing a triangle, what kind of logo I can put on my shirt when I become a teacher. And that came lightning into my head. That possibility, but it not happened to me ever. So if I follow, or if you follow or understand Asanam Stiram Sukha, the asana in which you should feel steady and happy. You can only be happy if you are really available to your body, not away from the body. Most cause of unhappiness arrives when you are not alert, engaged, and connected with your body. Body means all of your senses. Either you're not listening to them, not understanding them, when is a over to use, or when you are not using them, or when you are abusing them. Not knowing the parameter and understanding of your senses can cause the discomfort, the pain. So when you practice in asana, you can have most revealing transformation. How do you know that is now the trick of your mind to distract you from the awareness of the body? Stay with the asana no matter what is coming. Observe the breath. Relationship of your breath and your body is being created. Your mind witnessing the relationship of your breath and the body in the asana. Each in-breath, each out-breath remain as an individual breath. Not try to expect same for the next breath. Totally aware, paying attention to the every little spark or revelation that your body is witnessing while you're doing the asana. Means you are connecting. Means you are becoming aware of your energy body. You're becoming aware of your mental body. You are witnessing those both energy fields in your physical body. That is the role of an asana. Don't try to run to the next one or think how great you can do, what else you can do after, especially while you are practicing. And when you come to a meditation, you have mental stability. You have energetic witness stability. You are not chasing the energy, not creating the story of energy. You are there to witness. As you are, you start living in a real time, real sensation, and witnessing moment to moment. When you practice asana, same principle of meditation. Foundation. Also, when you practice asana, remember, make sure you pay attention to the alignment. You do develop the body awareness, not just plunk yourself into a posture, think that you are like on a stage. I am arrived in posture. No. Even you can do the posture properly, still pay attention, still pay awareness to it. Because you are constantly expanding, your awareness constantly growing. When your awareness is growing, you are transforming. You are becoming. You cannot predict what you should become. Becoming happens with the process. So pay attention to the process. So asana can play, prepare your mind for meditation, can prepare your mind for mindfulness, prepares your mind to be comfortable in your body, in your mind, within your own senses, because you've been witnessing, you've been observing them when your body was in most discomfortable position, and you are feeling that I want to get out of it, but you renegotiate it to witness the discomfort till it transforms, rather than running away from it. That gives you stamina, that gives you willpower. Asanas can have many benefits, but if it's only done correctly, that can lead to a meditation very happy, can lead into very smooth practice of pranayama, because through the asanas you have purified your nervous system. All nadis can carry the prana that will help you for your pranayama, as well as focus and sense awareness. one more question I have. How do I cope? How do I cope in the process of transition and my mind go insecure and negative? Very simple question I can give it to you. Like yesterday, there was so many people in my life. I have never seen so many engineers and experts all together in one place, despite knowing nothing, talking absolute garbage. What do you call it? The dump of conversation, or just trying to fill the gap, the void that was created. Unexpected circumstances could not help. While, because I was stranded yesterday in the airport for a 14-hour, two-time boarding the plane, getting up, and people were just literally losing. They're getting angry, frustrated, disappointed, and literally panicking. I said, can you do anything about it? No. Then what you can do? Accept. If you are in power to do something, use your maximum capacity to change it. Move in the direction where you are in charge of it. If you cannot, enjoy the ride. Simple. Enjoy the process. That will lead to certain conclusion or the outcome of it. But don't just waste your energy. When your mind becomes only just wasting energy into mundane things, you consuming information, you taking your senses to the point which is not going to give any benefit to you, not going to create any transformation to you, either it's intellectual or it's emotional growth, or it's a mental growth, or it's a physical growth, economical growth. No matter whatever it is, as long as it's giving a possibility to expand your parameters, either emotional, mental, physical, material, or spiritual, there should be a constant transformation. Because you are constantly transforming, you are experiencing, but your mind just stuck on one incident. You have been captivated by one incident, and I can assure you that incident will remain for a very long time in some people's mind. It's stuck in mind too, because I'm talking about that. But idea I'm talking about from the point of sharing the information, how to deal with the negativity when you're fighting the resistance to accept the change. Remain alert. Watch every movement of your dialogue that the mind is having, your insecurity that is having with you. Pay attention to it. Witness it. Connect with it. Observe it. Analyze it. Contemplate on it. Then try to find a way. Do you are in power to make anything different to it? Don't make a decision based on obligation, insecurity. Make the change what it going to lead, or take the lead towards making the change which you would like it. Even that become later some point, they don't like it anymore in giving same problems. The decision was made on security or was the main priority at the time of making that decision. So how you are a spiritual practitioner and finding difficulty, the coping with the change. It's very difficult for especially when you are yogic practitioner or meditation practitioner, because you are expected to be very calm, very chilled, unattached, you know, not disturbed by things. Now your real truth comes to the surface. All the personas that one created or you put up to you because of expectation from other people. Now you look in yourself in a mirror. You get to see yourself absolutely naked. Your truth, at least you. Don't hide it. Witness. Watch it. Pay attention to it. Constantly watch how your mind is going up and down. Continue practicing yoga. Asanas, pranayama. Asanas, pranayama. Don't go into the healers or seeing the main things can come and save you. No. Drop them. Don't waste your energy. Create a nervous system stability. Physical body stability. Understanding of your own mind will lead to a good growth. Understanding of your emotions will lead to a potential transformation. I have thank you, Andy. I think you're watching the YouTube Sangha, Andy Alwood, and Marbella, who now watching the on YouTube about the question. I think Yoga Nidra. So I believe that is enough for today. I have a couple of other questions in the pipeline, but we wait till next week. Adios. I see everyone very soon.